I talk about ADHD a lot, and I usually laugh it off. It's like, yep, it's my superpower. I've got this, and or it gives me this advantage. And it's true. I get so many advantages from ADHD that other people don't have. I think it makes me more creative, more fun. Um, I think of just some of the craziest ideas and then put them into effect, and they, for some odd reason, work just because I try and go against the grain. But what I never talk about is the debilitating side to ADHD, the struggle. Um, I have had medicine for it and I have gone without it. And unfortunately, I have yet to find something that works. And it got worse for me last year after I had recovered from epilepsy. Well, I guess I don't know if you could technically recover from it. I just don't have seizures anymore. You know, fingers crossed. I don't know why I did that. But since like I became less zombie-like and back to myself and off all the medication, my ADHD went rampant. And it has been so, so difficult because what people don't understand is, can you imagine what it would feel like not to be able to finish one coherent thought or struggling to even complete a sentence in a conversation? And I'll usually laugh it off like, yep, there it goes again. But it sucks because at times people dismiss you as not paying attention or think you're being disrespectful. And it's like, I just want to be like, hey, here, let me put this inside your head and let's see how you handle it. And here's the best way I can describe it. Imagine fireworks in your brain, only they're going off all the time. Their ideas, their thoughts, their structures, or there you go. There's an example of something I just lost. It's just like these nonstop explosions where you'll be in the middle of one thing and all of a sudden it's boom, this, boom, this, boom, this. And you're like, you want the noise to stop. And I remember when I was at the height of my anxiety right before I had to turn myself in for help because of how bad it got, one of the like things I kept saying was, can I just make this noise stop? And it's just because it's so loud, it doesn't end. It's all day, every day. And I really hope one day I will be able to find a way to at least dial it back to where it used to be, or possibly find a way to improve on it, because currently the methods I use are not helping. And there's another area it affects. And I've like often joked this out, but imagine for a second, and this is embarrassing to talk about, but I'm going to do it anyway. Imagine for a second, you're completely immersed in like the best sex of your life. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, did I send that work email? Oh crap. I remember what I was going to say to that Christian on my channel the other day. Oh shit, I didn't send that work email. And then once that happens, you're done, because then you're like, nope, stop, focus. And then you can't. And then it just goes in a million different directions. And ADHD can be debilitating in every avenue of your life. And it can be frustrating. It is constantly frustrating. You just want it to be like, just please, for a few minutes, can we just please turn it down just a little bit? I was advised to start like meditation and focus exercise, which I am working on doing. The problem with those focus exercises is they require you to remember to focus at a specific time. It reminds me when I went to the doctor and I was like, dude, I need help. I am struggling. For instance, if I have to study a single page, most people read it maybe once, twice, and they can comprehend it. I have to like make sure there's nobody around, no children, just nobody, no music, no interruptions, phone has to be off, and I have to like isolate myself. And even with that, I could sit there for 3 hours reading that same damn thing and not get as much out of it as most people do, which is like, you just want to you just want to be able to retain or absorb and retain this information. Now, there are other factors at play that affect my memory, like for instance, my history with epilepsy. Like that has definitely cost me some of my memories. Now, whether it currently is still affecting me or not, I honestly have no idea. But I remember going to the doctor and saying, like, I need something. I can't read. Is there any suggestions on ADHD? And the first thing he does is hand me a pamphlet on ADHD. I'm like, bro, did I not just tell you I'm struggling to read? And it's so hard because I am also an atheist YouTuber. And for some reason, atheists in the community seem to actually genuinely know so much about like everything. It's like, is there anything you guys don't know? And I want to get there, but getting there is my struggle because every day I have to find a way to focus better. So, what are your struggles? For people who suffer with ADHD, what are your coping mechanisms, or how does it affect your daily life? For people without ADHD, was this video informative in any way? Does it help you understand what some of us are going through and why we genuinely are trying to pay attention and engage with you and not be forgetful? We're just different. Anyways, if you like what I do, subscribe, and have a good one. I still don't have a closing line yet. I know, that's the other thing. I always remember I need to come up with a closing line, but I always forget that I need to come up with a closing line. And then I put it in these notes on my phone, and then I forgot the notes were there. So I also keep this notepad open on my computer, only sometimes I quickly restart my computer, the notepad goes away, and I completely forget about it. Now, there are additional things I need to put into place, like start setting alarms, like that, but you get the point. ADHD, while fun and awesome and gives me so many advantages, there are also a lot of disadvantages. Have a good one.